Welcome in as we take you on the ultimate ship tour aboard the Carnival Dream. We're going to show you the ins and outs in every single space, so stay tuned with the KAM fam as we show you the best ship tour ever. Carnival Dream began sailing in 2009. It comes in with a guest capacity of 3,646 with onboard crew of 1,367, having a size of 130,000 gross tonnage and 1,004 feet in length. It is currently sailing out of Galveston, Texas, but will transition to New Orleans in May of 2027. We are going to start this tour from the bottom to the top. Decks 1 and 2 is all staterooms. If you'd like to see what some of the Carnival staterooms look like, take a look at our room tours of 2 rooms we've stayed in on the Carnival Dream. Alright, we are in Deck 3, the lobby and aft. So this is where the Scarlet Restaurant is located. So if you have assigned dining, this is where you're going to find it. So we're going to come in and just give you a little peek so you can see what everything looks like. But this is 2 floors, guys. There's a lot of space and a lot of good food to be eaten in here. So this is the Scarlet Dining for your assigned dining time or that port day or sea day breakfast. So if you come over here, I'm going to show you as well. The menus are in the Hub app, but they do post them over here as well. So this is what is for dinner tonight. And of course the breakfast. So this is the Scarlet Restaurant. Guys, but here's the thing. You can't go anywhere else. You got to get here from the stairs or the elevator because Deck 3 is the galley, so there's no through access right here. So we are going to hop up, we'll get you over to the other side, and then we will see what that looks like. Alright guys, we are now past the galley. So this is the Crimson Restaurant, and this is where you would have for anytime dining. They also hold the Dr. Seuss breakfast in here. So this is the Crimson Restaurant. We are going to make our way around on Deck 3. So coming around, there's seating. This is where they'll have photos. We have our atrium bar, who's always giving you great service. And just a space where they're gonna do some activities. So guest services. Here's another sailing sign card. And if we continue to move forward, we would end up in the Encore Lounge as I showed you before, Deck 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna come around. Here is the stairs and the elevators. So some restrooms located over here if you're going into those shows in the Encore Lounge. And then we have our short excursions table on Deck 3. So any excursions you want to do, all of that type of stuff. So just a bunch more seating. Coming into that atrium, you get that view so you can see all the way to the top of the ship. Alright guys, we are on the Atlantic deck, Deck 4, in the back of the ship. So we are in the aft right now. So this is the Scarlet Restaurant, which serves your assigned dining times, or it also has the sea day brunch and the port day breakfast. So right away when you come from the back of deck 4, there is Club 02. So that is for the kids, the older kids, 15 to 17 years old. And now we're gonna go take a look at the warehouse. So the warehouse is the arcade on board. So we're gonna come back in here. This is the first time I've been in the warehouse on this ship. Let's see what it looks like. So when you come in, ooh, so we now have, this is the first we've ever seen you can buy arcade packages. So let's go ahead and see what this thing is. Ooh, I don't want to swipe. I just want to see what it says. So you can buy an arcade package or check your balance. So now you can like put money on your card to play the games, it appears. So let's take a look as to what there all is. So this is the prize center. After you spend your $500, you can come get yourself a couple of bouncy balls and bracelets. So here you go, guys. Get yourself a GoPro. 35,000 tickets. Comment down below, how long does it take to get 35,000 tickets? All right, so let's take a look at some of the games. Alright, so that is going to wrap up the warehouse. Alright guys, so we're back at the elevator, so we're going to go ahead and move forward now on deck 4. So deck 4 you can find, they do have signs around that'll show you where everything is or give you an idea of which direction you're going. So here is Club 02, and we are gonna pop in here quick and take a look. So Club 02 is for the kids from 12 to 14 years old. So they have their own little mini bar, it looks like. They got a lot of cool stuff in here for them. PS4 set up with gaming and TVs. Sometimes it makes you want to be a kid, guys. Alright, so heading forward still. Oh, and I lied to y'all, that's the Club 02 from the other side. So that's ages 15 to 17. So I think I told you that might be younger age. These are the older ones. So here is Circle C, which is ages 12 to 14. Let's see if we can hop in here quick. So just take a look. So they have very similar stuff, just not quite as big of a space. But they have their own little dance spot and everything like that, guys. So that is the clubs for the kids. So we're gonna continue walking forward. While filming, they did have some construction going on, so we are gonna have to take a little bit of detour. This would take us right to the non-smoking casino, but we're gonna go around. All right, guys, so we are walking on deck 4, and this gets you from the front to the back. So this is, we just passed the non-smoking casino. Here is some elevators, a little bit of artwork. They have some restrooms here. This is the Anytime dining room. So this is the second floor of that. So I got a few chairs here. So we're gonna come in. Here is the library. So they actually have a schedule for the library. So we're gonna walk in and take a look around. So they have a variety of books. They just ask you to return the books when you are done. Some seating space with some board games. Some more books. And let's see if we can't peek in. So we're gonna cut through here. So this is that dining room and the rendezvous lounge. Again, we are still on deck 4. Deck 4, so this one looks like a nice little hangout seating area, kind of quiet. They do have a TV in here. Looks like it has hooks. I don't know if you can hook up your video games if you wanted to. But guys, here's a look. Deck 4 of the rendezvous. We just came out of the Page Turner Library. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right back through the library. So you can see as we walk on that main runway on deck 4. So we are now heading into the Pixels area. So this is a ship that does not have the digital pixels. So everything is still printed out. They are not open right now. So all the pictures are locked up. But they have the screens here, but I don't even think you can see your pictures. So yeah, like only when Pixels is open do you have a chance to actually view your photos. So coming through, lots of space for photos. The one cool thing that we've not seen before, so on deck 4, they actually have couches that overlook the atrium. So this is the atrium here. Other side is just more Pixels. And if we keep moving towards the front of the ship, we are going to end up in the Encore Lounge. So coming back, these are the elevators. So that is the Atlantic, deck number 4. Alright guys, we are on deck 5, the promenade of the Carnival Dream. So we're gonna start. We're at the elevators now. Here's the stairs. If we move to the front of the ship, this is the Encore Lounge. So from this spot, this is the theater where they put on all the production shows. So you can enter this in deck 3, 4, or 5. Alright, so there's a little exit to the outside, so you can get the outside deck from here as well. As we make our way towards the back of the ship, so we're in the very front, we're going to find all of the fun shops here. So all your different shirts, liquor, bags, whatnot. So located on deck 5 is a sale and sign kiosk. So this is an easy way if you want to add cash or put any gift cards on your stuff. So we're overlooking the atrium again, now on deck 5. So continue along with the shops. You can see all the different fun shops they offer. So inch of gold, get a free bracelet. Ooh. All right, so here is Cherry on Top. So Cherry on Top is a lot smaller than some of the other cruise ships we've been on. So if you take a look in there, it is not very big, guys, but it'll still get your candy fixing if you need it. So we're gonna keep moving around. And we come to the other side, so we get into the jewelry and the perfumes and the lotions. So this is the beauty and fragrances from Hipfish. As we continue to walk, we see now we get into the watches. And so that's Front Street Watch. There is another, this is an ATM. So guys, don't use an ATM on a cruise ship. It is a ton of money. So here is Front Street Jewelry, which also has all of your FU stuff. And then that's back at the theater. So we're gonna go ahead now and turn around. We're gonna make our way back. So they do have the glass elevators as well accessible on this floor in the front. So now we're on deck 5, headed towards the back. We're gonna walk through the smoking casino. The deck 5 casino is smoking. It is supposed to be non-smoking on the one side, but of course you are still gonna smell the smoke up there. Make sure to check out our full casino tour video of the smoking and not smoking casino as listed here. All right, and you can go outside here to the lanai. So some hot tubs on one side, hot tub on the other side. We'll check that out in a while. That also has guys picking anchor out there on deck 5. So the Fun Hub, if you need to stay connected or you need internet for a little while, they have computers accessible for you. Here's the mid elevators as we're gonna keep walking through here, guys. Coming up on the coffee bar. And they have a bar here. And this is a little place set up in Ocean Plaza so they can. So the Alchemy bar. Going back outside on the other side. So guys, just some seating back here. The Alchemy bar is not open until 4 o'clock at night. Alright, next we come up on Bonsai Sushi, and looking back here, there is a stairway that'll take you down to deck 4. So Bonsai Sushi is a smaller place setup. Here's a look at the menu, and then we are going to continue on our way. Alright guys, so this is the Caliente nightclub. So we're gonna go check this out. Like we said, if you watch any of our previous videos on the Breeze, that was the first time we'd ever been in the nightclub. So this one is looking pretty good. Like, it's a lot bigger, I feel, than the one on the Breeze. So they have a lot of seating. Some nice outdoor seating right here next to the nightclub, so I'm gonna have to check that out. They do have the bar area here. And coming back, so here is the Carnival Insider's desk, where you can get all your information as far as what to do in port. So come check out your hosts. Then we get into the piano bar area. So this kind of wraps through here. You can take the walk to the elevators, or you can come on through. So they are warming some stuff up on the piano right now. So this is the piano bar on deck number 5. Hi, good morning. All right, so we're gonna cut through here and walk into, so we're on deck 5 in the back now. So we're at the back of the ship. This is the Burgundy Lounge. So this is where they're gonna have all the comedies and stuff like that. So we take a look. There is some ample seating. You got some chairs, you also have some couches, and a bar in the back, of course. Alright, so now we are going to head over to, here's another little song. So they do some karaoke in here and just some activities. So themselves a little stage and some seating area. Alright guys, so we are back to the elevators on deck 5. So that is going to wrap up the promenade deck 5. So we went from the front to the back. Okay guys, we are on deck 5 outside the lanai. So we just came right out next to the piano bar, and I'm going to take you around. I believe this thing goes all the way around. So we're going to see what this looks like. So we're headed towards the back of the ship right now, and then we'll swing our way around to the front.
Just leave stress behind. Palm trees in the line. Find that peace I find. Vacation time. I'm feeling so fine. Living in the moment. Sipping on sunshine.
If you want to relax and not worry about a thing, come sit back here, guys. There's some benches. This will keep you relaxed. So sun is beating down, a nice little breeze. So we are wrapping around now. We're on port side of the ship. Again, we're on deck 5. You will find a smoking section here. This is located outside of the nightclub.
Music in the air, laughter everywhere.
Next, we're coming up onto one of those whirlpools right outside of the Alchemy bar, located right here with plenty of seating. The other thing is, there is towels provided out at these whirlpools, so you do not have to bring them with you. So here's another one of those whirlpools. So again, this is the lanai on deck 5. So let's see where we come in here. So we are right by the theater. So let's see if we can go across. Alright guys, we had to take a bit of a detour because they're doing some work. So there is beanbags on this side as well, and chests. And here's another hot tub. So again, we are on deck 5 outside, and we are now working our way from the front to the back. So here is Guy's Pig and Anchor. So I'll give you a look at this menu. And this is open on every sea day. So any sea day, you will be able to get some Guy's Pig and Anchor barbecue. So they serve it up here. Outside on deck 5, you can smell it cooking. So we are going to come right back. This is where we started. There is picnic tables, guys. So that is going to conclude deck 5. Deck 6, 7, and 8, you will find stateroom cabins. So there's not much to see here besides decorations. Speaking of decorations, if you like decorations, you should check out our door decorating video. Deck 9 is the Vista deck, and you're going to find staterooms forward to back, guys. In addition to staterooms, deck 9, you will find a hidden space in the front, which you can go up to. There's also a stairway that leads up to deck 10 for that same hidden space. So guys, again, if you are looking for a place to sit and relax, You see down there, there's the crew hot tubs. But if you want a nice place to relax, deck 9, 10, or 11 has these open spaces in the front of the ship. So just walk all the way up to the front of the cabins and you will find a door. Alright guys, we are on deck 10 at the front of the ship. So this is where you're gonna find stateroom cabins. And we're gonna move our way around. We're gonna come up on the atrium area. And then of course, we are going outside to that big old Lido deck where all the food, fun, and entertainment is. And we're gonna come over here, so you are going to find on the Lido, the Red Frog Rum Bar, which is open fairly late, so there's lots of seating. The one cool thing about the Dream is they have umbrellas. There's the big screen. Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. Deck 10, you will also find the Blue Iguana. So at the breakfast time is your salsa bar. They can have tacos, burritos, and your breakfast items. There's restrooms right by the pool. Midship elevators. And of course, what everybody wants to come on for is that Guy's Burger. So this is Guy's Burger Joint. With all the different options. And of course, the toppings bar. So there is plenty of seating on here. So we are going to we have the swirls machine, which this side is currently closed. Have seating all along. So let me bring you over here. So deck 10 is where you're gonna find all your drink stations and whatnot. So during the day, you'll have water, lemonade, and tea. In the morning, they switch over to orange juice, apple juice, a guava passion fruit, and of course, water is always available. Hot chocolate and coffee. So coming over this way, you will find Mongolian wok is usually what's served here at lunchtime. They also have omelets for breakfast. So here you will find your featured buffets. Yes, this is where the empanadas are going to be on the Carnival Dream. This buffet changes out more. It's not your traditional food. They'll have Tex-Mex, they'll have some Indian, that type of stuff. Another beverage station over there. So we're going to keep walking, coming back this way. So bringing over here is the other portion of the buffet. So the side of the buffet is a traditional food that you would see on the buffet, and they always have a carvery station. So this is where you will find all the desserts and fresh fruit. And buffet on the other side, and of course, the deli. They are serving up sandwiches from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. You will also find a late night eats on this part of the buffet in the back. Back on deck 10, you will find a seafood shack. And some of the pricing on that.
So, also coming around, you will find this is the aft pool. And it has 2 hot tubs. Coming around. In the back, there's lots of seating and a beautiful view. So we have another hot tub on this side. You can look at all the decks up above. We have the Tides bar. And Pizzeria del Capitano with the different types of pizza that they are serving up. So deck 11 features the gathering inside, guys. So this is a seating area. So the gathering has pasta bella for lunchtime. But other than that, is a nice quiet place to come in, hang out. So this is located on deck 11 in the aft. Alright guys, so we're on deck 11 as we just came out of the gathering. We're gonna head to the back of the ship and walk around. So when you come back, there is a smoking side and a non-smoking side. So I'm gonna take you through this non-smoking. It is pretty much the same on both sides.
Dancing without a care, soaking up the flare. Midnight bonfire light, stars are shining bright. Everything feels right in this paradise night. Vacation time, I'm feeling so fine. Living in the moment, sipping on sunshine. Music in the air.
So on the inside, on the other side of deck 11, where we'll find the midship elevators. Is where you will find Camp Ocean. So Camp Ocean is going to have the penguins on the left and the stingrays and the sharks on the right hand side. So our kids love Camp Ocean. If you have kids, Camp Ocean is definitely a place you want to take them to. So if you notice, we are now in the middle of deck 11. And don't forget, guys, on the Dream, you have to put your hand in front to get these doors to open up. So this is the DJ booth where they do all of the entertainment. Come over here. There is another hot tub on that side as well. Alright, so let's head to the front of deck 11. The front of deck 11, which is the panorama, and this is just gonna be staterooms on the rest of it, guys. So that takes care of deck 11 for us. All right, so I did lie. There is a secret to deck 11. So deck 11 has a front little area that you can look out on the Carnival Dream. So we are all the way to the front of the ship, and you can just walk around out here, hang out. They do have these secret decks on multiple floors. So if you are looking for a quiet place to get away, sometimes it can be windy out here though. Alright guys, we are on deck 12 forward, so we're gonna head into the Cloud9 Spa. now reached Serenity. So this is 21 and over. So Serenity does have their own hot tubs or whirlpools, along with lots of lounging spaces for people to just sit and relax. So I'll give you a look at the waterworks area as we go down to deck 14. Have access to get in and out of here in a couple places. Alright guys, we're on deck 12 now, so this goes to the spa staterooms to the right, general public to the left. So this is the waterworks area along with some lounge chairs. So they got some mini racers. They got the big slides like you saw earlier up at the top, and the medium-sized ones. So lots of stuff for the kids to do. This one does not have a dump bucket at all, but it does have the extra water slides. We got that overview look of Lido. So everybody just out relaxing, having a good time.
Sun is shining all day, sitting between my two.
Alright guys, so we are still up on deck 12 along the back of the ship. So hop inside quick. One thing, things, make sure you use them, otherwise the doors will not open and you will stand there looking crazy. So here is that deck 12, what you can expect to see on here. So we were in the front. This is the steakhouse. So the steakhouse is located on deck 12 and they're doing a Valentine's Day lunch special. So deck 12, we're gonna go back outside. Deck 12 is mostly outdoors. So coming back around to the other side. And deck 12 just wraps all the way back around. So we are actually gonna head up to deck 14.
Music in the air, laughter everywhere, dancing without a care, soaking up the flare. Midnight bonfire light, stars are shining bright, everything feels right in this paradise night. Vacation time, I'm feeling so fine, living in the moment, sipping on sunshine.
Thank you for joining the KAM fam as we took you on an ultimate ship tour of the Carnival Dream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like button, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See y'all later.